welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. This story time is a nosy story time that y'all also love so much, but it's also me teaching you guys a lesson to not do this because it's literally illegal, but we'll get into that. Okay, so this, you guys have the girl I'm talking about in this story time. I've talked about her before. Another story time, I think it's like a story time about when I was like dating a girl or something, I don't know, but I've talked about her before in a story time, like our horrible ass relationship. But this story time is about, I don't know if this was the first time, but we'll do that for like the sake of the car, or the sake of the story time. One of the times I did it in the car. I know, I wasn't grown. I was like 16. I don't even think I was supposed to be where I was at, but okay. So when I was 16, as you guys may know if you listen to my story times, I was dating this girl. We had a really horrible toxic relationship. Once she left for college, it was like this whole crazy thing. Like, she was insane and she made me fucking depressed. But she was very good at a few other things. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, she was good at a few other things. So I remember one day we had like a long day. I don't know if we had went shopping or what we did, but I was out with her, and I don't remember if my mom liked her or not. I don't really think my mom did, but I had been out with her. We had went shopping or whatever, and my mom was telling me to come home. Like, you need to come home. You've been out long enough. Because I would literally be with this girl like all day long, like all fucking day. So my mom's like, you need to come home. Like, you've been with this girl all day. Like, get your ass home. And I'm like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we were in a nice car. We were in a Bentley, which it was her dad's Bentley, but she had a nice car too. She had like a fucking Mercedes convertible. Like, now you guys are gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about, but whatever. So we were in a Bentley, like a nice ass car. I'm like, and she's like, yeah, my dad really lets me drive this, blase blase. And I'm like, oh my god, like, this car's so nice. Bitch, I'm 16. I'm easily impressed, which I don't know if that's easily impressed or not, but I'm easily impressed. I'm 16, bitch, whatever. So the whole day, like, she had been flirting with me, trying to kiss me, all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, girl, like, maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. Like, I don't know where the day's gonna take us. But by the end of the night, I'm feeling it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do what it do with this. So we were kissing and stuff, like, while she was driving, and she was like, while she was driving, touching me and everything. And I'm like, you know what, girl, you need to pull over because we're gonna crash this car. Thankfully, the windows in the car were tinted, but if they weren't, bitch, people would have been seeing us. But anyway, so I'm like, you need to pull over because you're gonna crash this car. You're touching all on me, we're kissing and stuff, you're driving. Like, this does not make like for a good mix. So we ended up like ducking off into like a neighborhood by my house. And I was scared, like, for the most part, because I don't remember if I had ever been like in the car before, but it must have been like one of my first times, if not my first time, because I was really scared. Like, I was nervous as fuck. I'm like, what if somebody sees us? But she's like, nobody's gonna see us. Like, you need to calm down. I'm like, no, I'm really scared. She's like, calm down. So we're kissing and everything. She's like unbuttoning my pants. She's going in there. She's DJing it up. And I'm like, okay, I'm a little less nervous now. So she tells me, she's like, pull the seat back so that she can get on the floor in front of me. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay. So she's like, pull the seat back. So I pull the seat back and she gets on the floor in front of me and she's like, takes my pants off or whatever. And she's, she's down there, and every car that passed by, they could see me through the fucking front window. The windows were fogging up on the side. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to jail. What the fuck? So I'm like nervous. So like, I'm like faking it basically, because I'm like not really enjoying it because I'm literally fucking terrified. Like, I'm absolutely terrified. My mom is like blowing my phone up. She's like, where are you at? Like, you need to come home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like fucking scared. So I was like faking it because I was kind of scared. I was not enjoying my time at all. But she's down there. She's, meowing in my meow. I'm like, oh my god, this is like, I don't even know. I was just scared. So she had wanted me to do her, but I was like, you know, I'm really scared because I feel like people can see us, which I'm pretty sure people could, because one car was driving by and they just start going like mad fucking slow. And I'm like, these people can fucking see us. So my mom calls me like in the middle of it. My mom's like, where are you at? This girl's like fucking face deep in my thigh. I'm like, where I'm getting food. So I had to ask my mom like what she wanted to eat, and I had to go get food after this whole fucking ordeal. But anyways, so I'm nervous and she's still going. So finally she's done and she's like, how was that? Like, did you like it? And I'm like, yeah. I'm fucking lying because I didn't enjoy any of it because I was literally fucking terrified. And then she's like, do you want to get, I don't know, wait, no, because I don't know if this car had a back seat. It actually might have, because it might have been a 4-seater. I don't remember, but I think it had a back seat. Did it? I don't want to tell the story wrong. I don't remember. But she was like, do you want to get in the back? Because I'm pretty sure it had a back. And I was like, no, like, honestly, I'm not really feeling it anymore. By this time, the windows on the car are extremely fogged up. Like, anybody who is not a moron who was driving by knew what was going on in that car. And we're in the neighborhood, and it wasn't that late at night either. It was probably like 9 o'clock, like, honestly. So, but my mom still wanted me to be home because I was with this girl all day. And my mom I don't think my mom liked her at all, honestly. But yeah, so I'm like, no, because anybody who's not an idiot would drive by and know exactly what we were doing. The windows were really fogged up. She had cooter cat juice on her mouth. It was just really, oh my God, it was just really, really not a good idea. So I was scared because if you get caught like doing that in a car, you have to like register like as a fucking like sex offender, because that's a crime to do that in public. I think that's like public indecency or something. Don't quote me on it. I'm not fucking legally blonde. But yeah, so I was really scared, and I remember my hair was in a curly bun. And I remember that because after that happened, I had to go get food from, I went to Taco Bell because I work there and I can get an employee discount, but whatever. So I went to Taco Bell and I got like food from my mom, my sisters, blah, blah, blah. And I remember walking in the house and my mom being like, what happened to your hair? And I was like, oh, we had her dad's Bentley and we had the thing down, which was not like, we had that down, but that's not why my hair was fucking like that. And my mom did not believe me. And she's like, what did I tell you about going to people's houses? So she was like, not knowing like what happened, but she thought that I was just at the girl's house and I was doing that. And I was like, I didn't go to nobody's house. And she's like, yeah, you did. What did I tell you about going to people's houses? And I was like, I didn't go to her house. And my mom was like, I don't know why you're lying because you're already caught. Like, I can see your hair. Like, you went somewhere. And I was like, no, we were just out running errands all day. And my mom's like, yeah, okay, whatever. So she was like, and I couldn't go out like for like the next weekend or whatever because she basically knew what I was doing. But so yeah, that's the time when we did it in the car. I basically got in trouble by my mom. I didn't want to do it because I was extremely terrified that I was gonna like go to fucking jail. I don't like doing it in the car personally at all. Haven't done that in like probably like a year and some change at this point. I don't like doing it in the car at all. It's extremely nerve-wracking for me and it's not fun. But if that's you, peace in the Middle East, peace and love, if that's what you like to do, but I don't. So take this as a learning lesson. If you are doing it in the car, you shouldn't be doing it at all, probably. But take that as a learning lesson from me and my stupid ideas. Happy Vlogmas. I just wanted to do a short story time for you guys so you guys could get a little something in your system. And yeah, bye guys.